Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Hi, guys.
Hello, hello.
So we finished up with Quesh, which was a disappointing poison swampland of death and awfulness, but not in the fun way. And we're going to be heading to Hoth today, but first we've got to take care of something for Ryu. So Ryu, we're going back to Korriban, right?
Yes.
Korriban.
All the way back to Korriban.
Yeah, we have to talk to Ryu's first instructor way back when. You might remember him as the exceptionally racist guy.
Which one?
The one that was directly in charge of Ryu at the time.
The one who liked the apprentice that I killed.
He had like 3 apprentices you killed.
Yeah, but the main guy.
Oh, I know who it is. It's just the racist one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
For the Empire.
There are a couple that aren't actually racist. There's a few. There's a couple.
Look, right.
I mean,
that's what he's saying, though, is it doesn't narrow it down.
I mean, to be fair, I think we've met more people who weren't racist on the Empire side than we did when we played on the Alliance on the Republic side.
Yeah, but we only met like 5 people on the Republic side. It's a bad ratio.
Yeah, but including ourselves.
Like, my favorite thing on the Republic side is when is the Twilight Village, where it's like every Republic person there is completely racist to them.
Even the Twi'leks.
Okay. I am on Korriban itself.
I see the Ryu.
You also saw that I completely forgot I had a speeder again.
Yep. It's fine, I only put my speeder on like 2 seconds beforehand.
I do like that this game doesn't like completely forget these old areas exist, and will have us go back there on occasion.
Yeah.
There's a player here called Hot Dogs.
There's also someone here called Kursidra Jaka. They have more apostrophes in their name than I have vowels.
So is Stalker part of your name, or is it a title?
Very, very beginning.
You are the
Oh, it's
slime,
not letting
the
us in at
filth,
all.
The wretches
Okay.
of society. You are what Sith Lords
Showing
scrape off their
Ryu's
boots.
POV.
I don't know why the Sith Empire even bothers with you, miserable curs. They'd be wiser to give you shovels and have you dig your own graves.
I got you,
Harkin.
Wow,
Good
he
to
uses
see
the
you
exact
have
same
changed
line
a
on the
one
new
bit.
apprentices as he did on you.
Well, my lord. I certainly never expected to see you again. I was just preparing these new slaves for their imminent death. Are you here for an apprentice, or were you just feeling nostalgic?
I'm certainly not here to see you.
Still as prickly and arrogant as ever, eh, slave? I mean, my lord. Thanaton had the sense to pass up this cancerous lot, so they're yours if you want them. This worm is Sephiroth. They found him in a Hutt's palace, crushing prisoners' heads for the Hutt's entertainment.
Steve Pamuhu Moaga.
Shut up, slave. You don't talk directly to a Lord of the Sith unless she asks it. This beady-eyed monstrosity is Argog. Don't know where on a cat hound's backside he's supposed to come from. Sorry, what was that? Can't understand a word it says. This gangly creature is Jackson. He's no Sith, but is at least human. No offense. And this bone-faced one, well, I can't pronounce whatever gibberish he says he's called. We call him Zalek.
Master.
Don't let him fool you. Too wild for his own good. There were 2 others, but we made the mistake of leaving them alone with Zalek.
I caution you against choosing favorites, Harkin. I will check in often.
You may check back as you please. I don't expect it to take too long to chew through this bunch. What are you staring at, wretches? You know your trial. Now go!
And apparently that's all we need to do here.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Guess we're going back to Hoth.
Well, it sounded like you had a soft spot for them there.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fly to Hoth now since I teleported to my spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
That way we can get my scene out of the way. Excuse me, where's Hoth? There you are. It was hidden.
Yeah, now it's use my ship's intercom, which I'm going to assume is going to say go to Hoth.
Right, this is where we deal with the Chiss Ascendancy.
I think you need to turn your game volume up a bit on your stream.
Which of us?
Me, looks like. I mean, I can do that. Excellent. Yeah, it looks like it got turned down. There we go.
Oh, it's a level 3 play.
Alright. I just picked a stupid way to go there. Alright.
I should have just teleported. I walked all the way through the dungeon.
And now everybody wants to talk to me.
Yeah, I was about to go through that dungeon before I realized, right, there's an easier way of doing this.
Yeah. What took you so long to do that, by the way? Because I arrived there just as you teleported in.
Because I'm an idiot. We've established this.
What were you doing?
Trying to find a way if I could cheese it on the map, in all honesty. But no, it was not a good way of cheesing it. Come on, game.
Running another scam with Galt. Love it.
Please tell me you're not doing this stupid thing where I'm actually loading to my ship again. You're just not getting me out of the loading screen.
And I'll head to the surface, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna reload this because I think it's doing
You've been
stupid
stuck
thing
on that
again.
loading screen for a while.
Last time I had to do this, it turned out I was already in the ship after loading, so...
Where are you at, Dai?
I am at the World Quest.
You're at the World Quest? Perfect, okay.
Alright.
Broadsword, I didn't notice that. The Broadsword logo now on the loading screen, since they're the folks that are now the developers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I've got an even better on the mount hunting leaderboards in Final Fantasy 14.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
I am now globally in the top 2,500.
Damn, dude.
That's not bad.
Yep.
Not for a game that
Number.
big.
Yep. I am 2,481st. On my world, I'm 52nd, and on my data center, 437th.
Nice.
Oh, and I mentioned this to you guys in DMs, but I figured I'd say it now that we're on stream. City of Heroes, the private server that I think we were on, officially got the license to keep developing and play and do it officially.
I had that.
Ubisoft.
Yeah, I did see that.
So they are allowed to develop further to actually make new content.
Oh.
And they are, of course, they're officially legally allowed to keep the private servers up, and whatnot. So they officially get to keep everything going and everything.
All right, now how does it tell me to go to Hoth?
Which one did you say it was? Homecoming.
Homecoming, I believe, yes.
Looks like that's the one we were on.
Okay, that's what I thought, because it was basically the best one when I looked into it.
Yeah.
Tell me about this ghost.
We
I'll
think what
double check
Andronicus
well.
has heard is true. A Republic transport crashed over
doing?
Hoth about a year
Okay.
ago. It was carrying artifacts from a Sith tomb that the Jedi had confiscated.
Confiscated is the perfect euphemism, isn't it?
A Sith is in no place to judge. The Jedi never recovered the transport. I don't like the idea of binding the dead like this, but if you have to, I'd start looking for that transport.
Surprise, surprise, I'm looking for another ghost.
I mean, yeah. I'm just doing bounty hunter stuff, so I don't
To be
really
fair,
have an
the ghost
overarching
is more
plot
interesting
yet.
than just finding artifacts.
At least, yeah. Okay. There we go. Me and Dai are in front of the story arc.
Right,
person
heading to
we get
Hoth
here.
now.
It was indeed Homecoming. I'm looking at it now.
Perfect. That's good. That means our characters are gonna still be on there. I mean, we only did one stream, each hero and villain, so it's not like it's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, still, it means our characters are on the official servers.
I hope you found some more information on this ghost business, Andronicus.
Look,
I
I've been
think
doing
this
some
is
digging
probably the
around.
first time
By
a
all accounts, this
MMO
stuff is
company
more
has done
messed up
something
than
like that.
Tatooine. Pirates run this place, though the Empire and the Republic have dared to move in of
Here
late.
has another cutscene.
Still,
I should
ships
bring
don't
it up.
land here. The cold is part of it, but there are other rumors. The kind you'd ignore if you had sense.
Great. You brought me here to chase rumors.
Ripanay Sintaino, Usa Banja Frauja, Boa Mainon Anafilans.
There was a light freighter out of Yavin 4, Star Runner, disappeared over this place. Reported some strange happenings before it did. It was a smuggler vessel loaded full of ancient junk from Yavin's tombs. If I wanted to catch a ghost, I'd start asking after that ship.
Thank you, Andronicus. Kemval, or is it Zash? Let's go.
Wair Paba, Fraujins in Alama Patay Galakai, in Alama Amainai.
Hollow Chatter says the Empire's operating on this ice block. So you might try using your new Lord of the Sith authority. Careful though, place is crawling with pirates. And they aren't all as nice as me.
You're nice. Alright. And now I'm here. I see I have a bunch of companion quests I'll deal with later. Or that they want to talk about.
Okay. It's kind of funny. It's like, I've never. My question is like, I've never actually stolen a ship before, but it just side eyes Haven, and Haven's just like, what? Am I supposed to be hunting a ghost? Side eyes you.
It's a good thing we're working together then. Like pals. Also, this planet max level is 41. We're getting closer. So, one of the DLC or expansion story arcs after the main plot takes you to a pirate planet, and all the gear is like pirate themed.
Okay.
Some of it looks goofy as fuck, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in rainbow gear for how long? Right, rainbow gear on the Inquisitor does not look that bad, but it's mostly the helmets that suck.
So I'm reminded. Oh, Heracon, hello. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Hi.
So I'm reminded, back in, like, Wrath of the Lich King, Blizzard, for World of Warcraft, offered a service that let you get a full model of your character. Like,
Yeah,
your physical
Yes.
one.
The model prints. I would love that for Final Fantasy 14.
They were really expensive.
They were.
I know.
But it was funny, and this was like one of the few Penny Arcade comics I really liked,
Yeah, I've seen that
Yes,
one.
yes, the rainbow gear,
Was-
yes.
where he gifted him the opportunity to do this. And he's like, what have you done to me? He's like, I thought this would be a great gift. It is! But look at what my character's wearing! And he's wearing, like, Burning Crusade leveling gear, which is nothing
Yeah.
matches, and it's all awful. Because Burning Crusade leveling gear was god-awful. He's like, I have to resubscribe and play for another 100 hours before I can get gear that looks good enough to make a model out of.
There it is. Okay. Does want me to start the conversation this time? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Good evening to all, and welcome to the Adama space station. I'm Ensign Rail. I gather this visit is because you'll be traveling through to the surface of Hoth.
I did not come here to share my plans with ensigns.
My apologies to one and all. I am merely assigned to assist you. I'll be scanning you so I can customize your cold weather equipment. Then I'll arrange your briefing.
Wearing a coat. I'm fine.
There we are. As you're on the VIP list, Lieutenant Halpern will brief you. He's in the theater. Good day.
Ooh, do you think they have a Marvel film there? This isn't a theater.
Yeah, we are owned by Disney.
This isn't a theater.
Attention, VIPs in the room, let's show some respects. At ease. Let's get this started. Ostensibly, the conflict on Hoth is over salvage from a battle that happened above the planet. In reality, it is our trap for the Republic.
Is there a point in all of this?
The Imperial plan is not to gain ground, but rather to make the battle as costly as possible to the Republic. We want our forces small and mobile, and while the Republic keeps chasing victory, we bleed them dry of personnel and equipment.
The strategy seems sound. How will it change what I do?
It means we will rely heavily on small unit groups, such as yourself, to cause damage and withdraw. Pitched battles are lost battles.
Excuse me, everyone. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I brought your cold weather equipment.
We were just finishing, Ensign.
This should keep your core body temperature up. When you're ready, report to a pilot in the shuttle bay for transport to the planet.
Colonel Vanis at Dawn Base will be waiting for you. Good luck down there.
Oh, it actually does increase your elemental resistance.
Oh.
Nice.
That is the fastest an NPC has been waiting for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, considering I got the joint conversation before I'm even loaded in.
Oops. I didn't do it with him. Sorry. I started too soon.
Let's try again, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
On the ground, safe and sound, everyone. Clearance code says there is a Commander Triton in charge.
I don't answer calls from anyone less than a moth.
Well, I hope one of your friends here can take the meeting. Apparently, Commander Triton's all we have left. I'm sure he can fill you in on the story.
Interesting
I
how
need to de-ice the
often
shuttle
they've had
here.
to modify conversations to acknowledge that there are multiple of us.
Mm-hmm. No, this game had a lot of really good attention to detail, especially with the conversations.
Mm.
I'm here to interrogate your prisoner.
This can't be authentic.
Excuse
Wait
me?
here. I mean it.
This can't be authentic.
You will please excuse my manners before. The prisoner is right this way. Little rat has been nothing but trouble.
Oh, TV!
It'll change in a minute.
You think so, tough girl? I wouldn't count on it.
You know, I really thought the galaxy'd run out of ways to surprise me by now.
Good luck understanding it. Show yourself out when you're finished.
Liz? Excuse me? Why are there two of you?
Hand it over, or you'll become well acquainted with my flame maker.
Probably to compensate for the fact that there isn't one of you.
Oh, there's one of me, alright.
Not on my screen.
See, I'm seeing everything normally.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Yeah, there's definitely two Blizzes.
Ango tonton. Jubin lu hamazuyaya. Tini epatibu. Kebeyote yatata. Relon pi nyete bombom.
That's weird. I only see one blizz on your on. Look at the wrong screen. Yeah, now I see it.
Boss hung you out to dry, so why not help me toss him in a cage?
Jehambalu. Karusa gobidon. Juin lu inadali. Kiluwak sugu umpi. Napusa ni gayas pa vandoga trono. Rilo umpi opizo. Ayeta babatonya pa. Hibioto. Widi hayas chiha. Tansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantengu iki. Napuso lompango no tipa. Yahosia daina. Ayapa shahala.
Right, yeah, may have been distracted by trying to look at your streams and not pay attention to what he was saying. What did he say?
Oh, he got betrayed by the guy whose bounty I'm after here, but I have to capture him alive, so I have to be more careful than normal.
That doesn't sound
What you say? I mean, it's fine that there's so many limbs we can maim.
Right, I was about to say I have to aim my explosions lower than normal, is all.
Satellite's dead. What do your people know about Grid Alpha 9?
Pirate territory, heavily fortified.
Can you get me numbers?
Perhaps, but our manpower is limited.
Manpower? Excuse me. Captain Leo Firth, search and recovery. Saw your docking authorization. You must be our visitor from intelligence.
I'm not used to seeing foreigners at an Imperial base.
Sergeant, you're dismissed. The Chiss Ascendancy has been operating on Hoth for years. Useful, but let's not kid ourselves. So, what is it you came here for?
Okay, like, why did I make a comment about aliens when literally this guy's the only human?
I don't share that sort of thing with captains. Who's your superior?
You want Admiral Davos. Served with him for almost 10 years. But I'm afraid he's not available. He left base with his expedition 36 hours ago. Long-range comms are almost useless in this
Isn't
weather.
Admiral
You wanna
above
wait?
Commander?
He'll be back in a few weeks.
I'm not sure.
Because
you
the
can tell
guy
that to the Director of
explicitly
Operations
mentioned that the
yourself.
commander was the
You
highest
think I'm
ranked
holding
person
something
here.
back? Check my record. I'm loyal. Look, there might still be a crew at the expedition launch site. It's where the Admiral's supply line to the Starship graveyard starts. But trying to reach the launch point now is suicide. Weather's bad, and there are Republic commandos in the area.
I expect your cooperation, Captain. Maps, supplies, anything you can provide.
Yes, sir. Sergeant Thent.
Captain?
Equip our visitor for travel. He'll need all the help he can get.
Just off screen, wasn't he? Like, he was told to leave to make it a private conversation. He just took, like, 2 steps away.
To be fair, I liked him more than I liked the human. His blue goes really well with my skin.
Well, yeah, but that's because the humans in this game suck.
Yeah, they do.
You're human. Oh, right.
Point in my favor. My character's an asshole.
Your advice boils down to doing nothing, and that I cannot do.
Sir, I respect your bravery, but if you see this through personally, you will be dead. And whose leadership will we have then? Ah, we've been awaiting your arrival. This is Commander Triton, and I am known by the corps name Udras.
Lieutenant Halpin sent word you would be coming, and we've never had greater need of you.
Colonel Vanis, the commander of this base, is missing. We fear he's dead, along with all the most experienced men from this base.
To lose one officer is a casualty. To lose them all sounds like a coup.
I assure you, the last thing I wanted was leadership of this base. I had zero choice in the matter. The Colonel went out
This
to
guy's
investigate
outfit is
evidence of a
quite
possible
nice.
spy probe near the ice
I like the
lake.
gold
He was
trims.
under heavy guard.
We received a distress call. It was obvious he found trouble.
Scout 1 to Dawn Base. Heavy casualties. Taking heavy casualties. We're under attack. We can't see the...
At least we're not bothering with a rescue mission.
Sound good.
This is what I was trying to tell the commander. We've lost 2 rescue teams already.
But we can't simply cower in our base when the mission is to damage and exhaust the Republic.
And our men can't do it. Commander, this visit is a gift to us from fate.
I will go if the ranking officer wishes.
Udris presumes much, but he's right. You're the Colonel's only chance.
Our best case scenario is that Colonel Vanis's communications tipped off the Republic, and he's gone quiet.
But if I were out in that cold, I'd have called for a rescue. If you can find the Colonel, everyone on this base is in your debt.
Just
It's bothered me that I
me
can't
and
voice
Ryu,
that voice actor.
me and Ryu just constantly pulling rank here.
We're scanning the frequencies for the
And
Colonel.
which voice
So
actor?
far, nothing but
The
silence.
Chiss.
Ah, very deep voice.
It's definitely someone I recognize, but I can't think of who it is.
Can't think of it either.
I'm looking for a ship called the Star Runner.
My lord, truly an honor and a surprise. I'm afraid no ships have landed on Hoth in ages, unless it's a crash. Actually, the name Star Runner sounds familiar. If I may ask, what do you need the ship for? You're here on Darth Thanason's behalf, naturally.
That's not yours to know.
Of course, my lord, it was rude of me to ask. Star Runner. Blast. Your ship crashed years ago. It's buried under a few tons of snow by now. Your best bet? No. Give me a few months to get a recovery team on it.
I'm afraid you may be dead in a few months. Is there a faster solution?
Well, I mean, there's an Imperial Reclamation Service team you could take command of, if you wanted. It's just, the lieutenant in charge is a little odd. Too much time digging in tombs, you understand.
I only care that he can find the ship.
Lieutenant Talos Drellick could find a piece of glass in the Tatooine desert, but he's very particular about his work. I'm afraid I can't call Lieutenant Drellick. The weather on Hoth is bad for communications. The team's way out in the waste searching for some mythical Sith temple on Hoth of all places. Good luck, my lord.
How are you both very useful and extremely useless?
Welcome to the Empire.
How about a middle ground? We just shoot him in the leg instead.
Yeah, I mean, everything he just did for us, he didn't need to walk for it. He just needed that terminal near him.
Right.
The giant test terminal.
Alright,
Shoot.
we go.
So is that Zoe Coe? Zoe Kerr? Zoka?
I prefer Zoe Coe.
How about Coe Zer?
It's Zoe Coe, and it's a old school like Disney animated show, just exclusive on Disney Channel.
yeah,
Zoe
no, it
Coe,
doesn't.
Destroyer of World, at your service. Yeah, we're gonna get snow blindness.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Sorry, could you speak up? I can't see anything.
Yeah, that's... You're gonna want to go around.
Cliff.
I landed right in front of a flamethrower.
Mm-hmm.
The Tals are the race of the final companion you get for the Sith Warrior.
Yeah, I think I remember something like that.
They kind of look like Wookiees, except their heads are very, very different, and I kind of hate them because they have like proboscises.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be an issue for you.
But they have shinies. Why is the spotter the one that's underground? I just feel like that would be counterproductive to what your job is.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Take it. Yep.
Yep! Right off the edge!
Oh, I looked away for a second.
Leap of faith!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What?
Guess where it respawned me?
Top?
Yep.
Yes, well, you do deserve it. Now, Dai, what have we learned about the elevator boss?
I need to try harder. I will defeat the fucker!
Mm-hmm. And defeating it means getting on properly, and waiting, and patience.
That doesn't sound right.
How could I beat it if I play by its rules?
That's how you beat all raid bosses in every MMO!
Not if I unsync them.
You can't unsync things in this game.
Yeah, enough on their own.
Oh, I guess you found him. I'm assuming he's this dead body here?
Yeah. Over this way.
Whatever. Let's leave.
Okay. God damn it.
I got stuck on a box again.
Oh, I'm in chat. I am being shot at by this bastard.
Can neither of you use the WASD keys to move?
I was already in combat when you guys left.
God damn it, Dai.
I was already fighting. I'd already been attacked before you guys left.
You're a stealth character!
No, I'm not!
You have a spec that lets you stealth?
Yeah, that's the melee spec.
This sounds like a personal problem, doesn't it?
As we have discovered As we had discovered through many games, for some reason when I play with you guys, I'm the gun guy.
That is true. It does just keep happening that way.
It's honestly not my intent.
You're the one who keeps choosing guns.
You keep giving me very entertaining gameplay with them. Bye, Chem. Bash.
Bashfall.
Chem Bash.
Bashfall.
I mean, I somehow even ended up being guns when me and Ryu were testing out Digimon World X.
Yeah. I was going to bring that up.
I mean, that's when Ryu first pointed it out, even.
You know, I don't think that it's fair to mention a Digimon game forced you into a gun spec of some kind. Like, more than half of the Digimon are guns in some respect.
Yes, but I was playing as Vmon.
Why'd you give Vmon a gun? He's just a new guy.
I mean, I also tried out, like, the daggers and the sword.
Mine is nearby.
Also, there is something kind of hilarious about just a little guy Vmon running around maniacally shooting people with twin guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is pretty hilarious.
V pistol whip.
Yeah, I think we'll go a better route.
Yeah, I don't think you've actually.
Here is better.
Done.
Last time I fell died down a bunch of rocks, I died, so I'm not doing that again.
Fair enough.
Look, as we have seen throughout this entire playthrough, I am exceptionally good at getting down from high places safely in less than an elevator.
I mean, that's true, but it still...
Which is the easiest and most safe method of getting down in a pit. And yet, it's the one you fail at.
It is the only one I fail at.
Yay, Wampas.
Careful they don't stick you to the ceiling.
I had a friend who had one of those giant Wampa plushes.
How giant?
Like the size of a toddler.
Good grief.
Wow. Man, Kembal's healing and aura does not look healthy.
No.
Everyone was healing me, I think there's a debuff going.
Like, it's like, it looks as if, like, she's going to be healing you by sapping the life out of the rest of your body.
Yeah, it's like hypothermia when your limbs start to go because it's trying to keep the core temperature stable.
I mean, I assume Ken Vol's taking my energy no matter what anyway.
I can't remember what zombie movie it is, but there's a movie that, because zombie movies like to never use the term zombie, they're called zombies hypersapiens. It's like, wait, are they saying hyper? Nope, it was hyper. Ooh. Let's take him alive. He'll lose all his points with the scorekeeper. Then we can kill him.
Oh, no. I'm taking him alive anyway. He's not supposed to be killed.
Spot.
You're in no position to make demands. Trust me.
By the way, this guy was supposed to be so hard to find, he was considered a ghost and a fake story.
This lighting in here is terrible.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, the lighting on him specifically is terrible. Everyone else is fine.
Yeah, I think it's his weapon.
Yeah.
Why am I letting him walk away?
I don't know, it's not like that.
Just you and me now, pig. Spill your guts before I do. Fry piggy.
I had two different light side options on that, by the way.
Finally, my ears were starting to ring.
Anyone for gammon?
We're paying Blizz another visit.
I'm not used to seeing those guys without HUD around.
Alright, do we head back to the base, or do we do your guys' missions next?
Well, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure on this one.
Okay, let's just teleport back to base.
Wait, there's a forward bunker we can teleport to.
Yeah, but I think the main plot's gonna take us there.
Okay.
There we go.
Plus, this will let me turn in mine as well, because I have to talk to Blizz again. Oh, okay. There's a vendor here, but he doesn't sell anything good.
I found Colonel Varnis. He was dead, murdered by Republic Tals.
Tals. That would make sense. Cold adapted, Republic aligned. I've not killed their kind before. What about you, Commander?
What? Yes, of course.
The base awaits your orders, Commander.
We are having deep morale issues in the forward outpost. I must show them that we can triumph without Colonel Vanis. Now is the time for reprisals. These chittering animals will not get away with this. I want 10 of the Republic to suffer for every one of ours dead. I want every last Tolls wiped out, their heads on sticks out in the frost.
If it were that easy, you'd have done it already.
We have the proper intelligence. Now we need a plan of action.
We need a plan.
Covert action is advisable, or we'll end up wiping out one group and causing the rest to go into hiding. I have data arrays we could install in their communications link. If we did that, we could locate and estimate their numbers before we hit them.
Killing is reliable. Technology isn't.
That sounds like a lesson gleaned from a life far more interesting than mine.
Commander! Come in, Commander!
Go ahead, Scout 5.
We found a nest of Tolls on the ice lake. Too many to engage. Transmitting coordinates now.
Perfect timing. Brutally slaughtering a few dozen should sow fear throughout their little cabal. When you're done, report to the forward outpost. It's closer to the lake, and the men there can see your success in person.
Tony Armor Trading.
Now I'm 50.
Yeah, his name is Tony Armor Trading. This is his only video game voice role. Well, as voices in this, including that Zalek guy. Let's see, IMDb.
Run into my thing if you want to see Blizz talk.
Oh, I'm away.
Boss took off, let his cronies do the dying. Said I wasn't worthy.
Fime nekila ogen fuzo nalapo. Ayafa tom jam koruza. Kodva kinizibeli wenezin wala ze kandaleno.
Liz, Jagger, and Voss should still be sounding the same.
Do me a favor. Don't think.
Espavantuntavin. Tashi yahosa yadan. Topaton lomo. Osponsa ventuti. Akusa dinin. Bobolo mandayo. Zenobada hinekas. Nagwazi niko nigaka kumbupi kumbambabla. Kwabayin so yamayuka nikiti dosonki. Shoba di cast for andale. Ayafa kom jam koruza. Baba hamzuye lupayana kujunzo. Baba kirulo kaminotor ka kolopo. Asa chakosa linchakan fuhun. Obligundo kita baba kawami. Bomba kobe kabami gabene.
Can you run that by me in basic this time?
Widi hayas chiha. Tansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantenko iki. No fuso lampango no tipa. Yahosia daina. Ayafa shahara. Uja kalopo chuvara kawana nabi. Chikua ibana iletas lusa domonolumi. Chakosa bifanete mambe nenga unti. Fime nekila ogen fuso nalapo. Karusa gobidon. Juin lui ladari. Kiluak sugu umpi. No fuso nikayas pa vandoga trono. Rido umpi piso. Ayeta babatonya pa. Ibioto.
It better happen like you say, or else.
Utini. Ayata suta untiti. Asuna duka rapta darokawa. Chumiko abwaflo. Karusa suga baknovo. Ubarare duki buja. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazuiyaya. Tini epatebu. Hebiote yatata. Relompi niete bombom. Cursa bontululu tenga. Oko hamasusi helulu. Riwa tini aruba. Chekosa niete baba yara fara. Ibana perke. Kelizi aisli nited mimini.
I don't see the point in this.
Kodva kinizibeli wenezin wala ze kandaleno. Ngo pudava dalva noma confesco vami. Kimina ni halaneza nimba ni hala kamanahana. Ngo pudava dalva noma confesco vami. So our plan is to use a gun to make it force reboot itself. And then we kill it.
That was extremely hard to follow.
Was. As far as I can tell, it doesn't look like this guy has very many major roles.
With an interesting performance like this one, that's a shame. Probably want to go out the other entrance. never mind. They're both elevators. I may have forgotten that.
Let's see, Hawaii Five-0 2020 is Claypool.
He was in Hawaii Five-0?
Yeah, in 2020 for 2 episodes.
Oh, right, because they made a new one. I forgot.
1 episode of Death in Paradise. He's been in EastEnders. Was a Nigerian diplomat in NCIS.
Sounds like he just gets a bunch of like one-off shots on a couple of different things.
1 episode of Prison Barrack.
Not actually someone I knew.
Was it just listed as a voice in Aragon?
Do we want to take the speeder, or do we just want to hoof it?
Oh wow, he's in Mega Maths. Nice.
It seems like Dai's mission might be on the way. Alright, I'm just gonna take the road.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't expect to be seeing Mega Maths show up. It was a kids show back in the a UK kids show based around obviously educating you in maths.
Yeah, I was about to say that sounds like a UK thing.
1996.
The map makes it seem like this is a pathway. This is not a path.
This is slightly harder snow. I have all the power down there.
I was about to just turn around and leave.
Packed and ready, Admiral. Unless you're worried about the captain's flare.
No. We cannot wait.
Intruder alert.
Officer, I am Admiral Davos, commander of this expedition. You were not invited.
You look like Captain Picard after being bogged.
Yeah.
Cipher 9, Imperial Intelligence.
An intelligence agent? Of course. You must excuse our caution. Hoth is not a world that forgives mistakes, a lesson that scarred me long ago.
Weapons down, everyone.
We are in the midst of a delicate operation. These men are preparing to follow me to the starship graveyard.
I came for help, Admiral. Have you heard of a Republic shuttle called the Star Breeze?
Star Runner and Star Breeze?
What is your interest in it?
Nothing. I only wanted to ask.
You can't betray them so easily.
I tried to say the SIS once, so it's...
Beforehand, perhaps. Alas...
I'm not allowed to betray.
Commander, torture him and find out what he knows, then kill him.
Ah, this is more.
You're still alive. Don't bother returning to base. Captain Firth is gone, and Admiral Davos bribed most of the others.
You were with Search and Recovery?
Correct. There is a location beyond the frozen lake. You'll find answers. Coordinates sent.
Have you been watching me?
We've been watching the sensors. Picked up blaster fire and assumed things had gone wrong. Go. Thent out.
He's giving orders.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Unless he has a reason to be able to give orders.
Still a mistake. We don't do well.
I mean,
with
yeah,
orders.
eventually. Anybody who's given orders is going to die eventually.
Anyone who doesn't give us orders dies.
Right, but they die quicker and usually less painfully.
So really, it swings and roundabouts.
I guess South to Dai's thing, then.
Like, do you want to live longer? Or die less painfully?
And then my response would usually be something like, yes, dying of old age is always painful. Just ice and snow as far as you can see.
It's quite pretty, honestly.
It can be.
I've always said I prefer it to be too cold than too hot.
I'm definitely in the same boat there.
Yeah, if it's too cold, you can always put more clothes on. If it's too hot, there's only so much you can take off before you get arrested.
Yep. That's my philosophy on that.
I would argue, though, that cold tends to be harder on infrastructure in general than hot does.
Depends on really the way the structure is, because in the UK we're designed for cold weather. So when we had that really hot weather two years ago, our roads were literally melting and bridges were collapsing. Our buildings are designed to absorb and maintain heat, which, oh my god, that's why I had to get a bloody I had to get a what's it called, air conditioner.
No wind chill down here. Start a few fires and we'll call it home.
Sir, sorry for not contacting you sooner. No one thought Admiral Davos's men would actually start shooting. Ensign Rena Temple, Chiss Expansionary Defense Force. Welcome to Zero Station.
You're kidding, right?
This is a top-secret Chiss Ascendancy installation. Self-sufficient, running in parallel with the above-ground outposts. Paranoia at work.
But our paranoia paid off.
And this is our
I want a
Chiss
K.
commander, Aristocra Saganu.
Ensign Temple speaks highly of Imperial intelligence. She convinced me the Admiral Davos situation warranted bringing you in.
He ordered his men to torture me. I'd like to know why.
My agents have been watching Admiral Davos for months. We became suspicious when he brought in his own crew, officers loyal to him, and covered it with bribes. Lately, he brought heavy equipment and guns, built an army for his expedition to the Starship Graveyard. You threatened his control.
What's his background? His personality?
Admiral Davos fought in the original Battle of Hoth, and was stranded here for 6 months in the aftermath.
My father told me stories. Brilliant strategist. Never had the connections to become Moff.
He must be after the Graveyard's salvage, prototype technology, military databanks. It could make him unimaginably wealthy. I won't proceed without Imperial sanction. Grant it, and we can stop Admiral Davos and his plans together.
Are you qualified to give that?
I came to Hoth for one thing, a Republic shuttle called the Starbreeze. I need Admiral Davos to find it.
I see. Then we share a common interest, at least. The White Moor pirates control the wastelands between here and the Starship Graveyard. The Admiral's been sending his people out there for weeks.
My scouting party caught them burying some sort of supply caches. We don't know what the Admiral's caches are for, but if you could get us reconnaissance scans, they might give us a lead on the man himself.
These drop points, any ideas at all?
Emergency supplies, deliveries to the pirates. We just don't know.
These are the drop point locations. Contact me when you get the scans, and we'll find our man. Chiss Honor.
There's your level.
Yep.
Elevator left. Damn it. So, I was waiting for one of my unemployment payments, and I couldn't get Noir new dry cat food, but I still had lots of wet cat food. So there were a couple of days where he got wet cat food like 3 times a day. Thankfully, he hasn't lost his taste for dry cat food now that I have more of it. But I was getting a little worried that he might get a little too spoiled.
Yeah.
Alright, now we go to the actual base, which we can just teleport to.
The bunker?
That's a long, winding path back.
Zoom.
Now, Ryu, ostensibly, I am following you right now.
Yeah, I could just head there, but eh.
I mean, both of you are following me. Okay, we're following me.
I took a shortcut. Now I'm in front.
Well, I'd gone to the closer one with the Tal's camp.
Oh, the Tal's camp? Okay, I'll head there. I mean, there is a lot of alien scum over there to kill. Alright, commence slaughter.
I mean, villainy and scum is kind of a staple for Star Wars. They're the scum and we're the villainy.
Or object.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I found the one at the base, but I have not seen that one yet.
There's one.
There we go.
Yeah, we're looking for a cache of some sort.
A cache?
Yeah, this is very nice. Search for the first cache. Okay, it's in the next zone, so
Yeah, that's something.
Use the holo terminals forward bit. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So,
we got, because we just did the bonus, that was what killing the extras was for. So let's head south and do the other quest and then head back.
Yep. On to mine now.
Also, why are Blizz and his friends, like, named as if they were, like, 80s DJs? Because the next guy I have to talk to is Slam Stever.
Wow.
Why does the person we need to talk to need to be all the way in the back of the cave?
They always are. How did they fit this thing in here?
They're excavating it. It was buried in here.
We're close, boys. We'll find that temple. I can feel it. Rogers, no cutting corners. Don't forget the salt. Salt's not the best solution, but it's the only thing that doesn't freeze out here, and solid footing is a must.
He's a
Lieutenant
nerd!
Strelick of the Imperial Reclamation Service.
My lord, I am honored. I heard you single-handedly unearthed artifacts of the great Tulak Horde. I'm a Naga Sadar man myself, but I'd love to compare notes. What brings you to Hoth?
He really
How
is.
may I be of service?
I'm taking
Also,
over this
why
team
is
in
Graham
order
trousers
to locate
green?
a ship called the Star Runner.
A ship. Not usually our line, but let's hear it. Maybe we can help. A bit new for the Reclamation Service, but artifacts. And a ghost. I've heard that the dead talk down in the tombs, but to see one, oh. I wonder if it'd be possible to make a hollow image.
I doubt you'll get a chance to take pictures.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared.
No, I mean, you're probably not going to live.
Do we have any probes that aren't frozen solid?
The scientists in Star
Laura
Wars
works as
universe
good as
must
any
suck.
in these conditions, sir. She may not look like much, but she's got heart.
Ghost
If
and
my guess
magic
is correct,
exist.
the captain would have launched a distress beacon before the crash, which would give us a line on the ship.
Aren't you supposed to be in the Imperial military?
We do a more conceptual sort of soldiering. We fight the dark army of forgetting that threatens our history. My boys and I are going to shift camp, try to get a better communication setup going. But let us know if you find anything.
All right.
Yeah, so as a scientist, you have to be aware, okay, ghosts actually exist. People can just use psychic and magic powers. I mean, we have plenty of people who just shoot lightning spontaneously from their hands.
You should also be aware that if I'm asking for this, he's not going to live at the end of it.
Oh yeah, there's no way a nerd like that survives.
Okay, good. It does just give me areas to start at.
No, it was expecting you to start digging through the snow on the entire planet. Give you a shovel. Get digging.
Hey, we saw the guy who was constantly digging before.
But why don't I just use the force to lift a bunch of snow at once and dig that new shovel? This is like a sci-fi future. Why don't we have any better technology than no shovel? Speaking of shovel, I think we need you over here, Ryu.
Yeah, I think so. Alright.
You can get on your speed. There you are. I couldn't tell if you were on your speeder, actually.
I was wondering how much leeway it was going to give me.
This thing's actually kind of adorable.
Bad kitty.
Second bearing, okay.
Oh, now we have to go back to where we killed a bunch of people.
Yeah.
How do you want to invest? They're not dead anymore.
Since you mentioned it, I would like to see WildStar get a proper fan server at this point.
It would be great, yeah. They could, you know, beat a bunch of the reputation grinds and make the game way less awful.
Yeah, I like the platform exploring stuff.
Oh yeah, that stuff was fun. The fact that people turned their homes into jumping puzzles was also great.
Yeah, but the fact that literally everything worth using in the housing stuff
I feel like I'm right on top of it.
was rented. You could objects you could get objects for your housing that lasted about 30 days before vanishing.
Yeah, that was their way of controlling the economy.
My best mate made his house be multi-story by fucking around with shit. That was quite impressive.
And next one. Alright. Remember to stress beacon all the way up here.
Alright. North to north north.
Hey, more guys to kill. Actually, probably don't have to. I don't think they're actually that. There we go.
Nope, they're very bad at protecting this area.
This is Captain Quellen of the Star Runner. SOS. I repeat, SOS. We're caught in Hoth's gravitational pull and falling fast. Strange events date back 2 weeks. Yavin 4 artifacts, believed to be the source. Something has taken control of the ship. To whomever finds this message, burn this vessel. Don't look inside. Don't touch it. Burn it.
Lieutenant Drellick really is something else. Could find a wampa hair in a snowdrift, I bet.
Do you expect me to get excited about a distress beacon?
Well, it confirms the existence of your ghost, for one. And these tracks might mean something. Lieutenant, sir. We found the beacon, but no ship. There's some light tracks, though. Appear to be a few days old.
Have Shalora zoom in, Sorrel. I've been studying alien tracks since I was old enough to know a Twi'lek from a Toccata. Ortolan. I'd know them if they were 6 days old and covered in jam. Those are Ortolan tracks.
I'll be sure to look for you next time my ship's galley is invaded by a pack of Ortolans.
That's a good one. I'll have to remember that next time the Imperial Reclamation Service Trackers Committee meets. It looks like those Ortolans dug something up. Possibly a clue to the ship's location. Sorrel, where's the nearest Ortolan camp?
It's a ways beyond the next outpost, but the tracks look headed in the right direction.
Well, might be time to put on your best diplomatic face, my lord. Ortolans don't like outsiders much, but it looks like they're the key to finding our ghost.
A little lightning will break them. It always does.
Well, it sounds a little gruesome, but who am I to question a master's methods?
Look, I've got a hammer.
I'll
I want
have
to use
Sorrel
it.
bring the beacon to the base. Between it and the Ortolans, we're bound to have a breakthrough. We'll be there when you're through dealing with the Ortolans.
All right. That's the next.
We should head back to the other base, though.
Yeah, back to the bunker.
Yep, forward bunker. I'm going to teleport there.
Already on it.
And then we should be able to fly to the next outpost.
Should be the key word there, because we know things are sometimes weird with this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're coming in loud and clear. Good to see you're all accounted for.
Good work. Has the base been informed? How is morale there?
Gentlemen, the commander wants to know how we feel about the tolls being struck down.
Excellent. That's a sound I've not heard in some time. And I understand one of our patrols spotted towels that fled rather than fight. The tides of war are with us.
Your men smell blood. Time to deliver it to them.
I couldn't agree more. We have devised a plan to put the Tals in position for a killing blow. Their supplies, weapons, medical equipment, and the high-calorie food they require, all of it is stored in one central location. They may be adapted to the cold, but without their supplies, they wouldn't last a week. So we will destroy their cache.
They will choose between retreating home or starvation.
That, or the one other option that we think the more likely.
If I were them, and suddenly without food, I would raid this base. So we will amplify our defenses here and spring the trap shut. Unfortunately, getting at their supplies may be difficult. They are in a series of ice caves overrun by wampers.
Is there anything important on this planet that isn't in some snow creature's freezer?
I suspect taking over a cave was faster than digging their own shelter, though I'm not sure how they dominate the wampers.
All the more reason to bring back their equipment.
Usually with leather and
We
whips.
could learn much from the Tals.
The last thing you'd want to do in a wampa cave is weigh yourself down.
Between Tals and Wampers, I'll need both hands free.
Then it's settled. Destroy anything of use to them. Let them know who the
That one
masters
wasn't
of
even a
this
light or dark side
miserable
option. That
world
was just
are.
Yeah,
Nope, it was
yeah.
just being an asshole, and I want to be an asshole.
Oh, this one is in the same area.
Okay.
Man, there's actually a lot of players on this planet. I wonder if this is one of the heroic dailies.
Maybe.
Neum. Have you got the reward, the mount reward from the new Hildebrand quest yet?
Yes.
That's a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
What's that
Yeah,
now?
I just got my full Hildebrand weapon upgraded.
I've not done that yet, mostly because, well, my paladin's already best slot, so...
Yeah, it's not a priority for you.
I do want to make the dancer weapon, which will need a new glam, just because that weapon looks so good.
Well, I didn't have to wait.
I was surprised they reused the Siryu Dark Knight sword animation.
Wampa, wampa, doopity. I don't know the rest of that song.
Blame it on the parents. Yeah, I'm out now as well.
I think rolling after that drop actually gave my character a speed boost.
That's alright, rolling is supposed to be completely unhelpful, just for show.
So they just have giant Kolto tanks in here. Okay.
Okay, all those crates there, and our mission is to destroy one.
Bye!
Shit, it wasn't long enough for us to kill him, but...
Didn't even damage him. Alright, I think that's everything.
Yep.
Do you guys have the teleporter ready?
Yes, actually, I think I do.
I do.
Forward bunker teleport it is. And I just caught a glimpse of the map of all of Ha. This is going to be a bigger planet.
Yep.
Yeah, when I went through as my warrior, like there was significant parts that were just unvisited.
Yeah, but you were doing only the class quest. You weren't doing the planet quest.
The Talls will come home to find nothing but ashes.
Good. They will have no choice but to strike, and we are ready for them.
Commander! Commander! There's reports of a Talls attack.
Excellent. What wing are they headed for?
No wing, sir. They're at the power station. They're overrunning the guards. They brought bombs.
These Talls have no fear. Even when their army is at its last breath, they want to take us down with them.
If they kill the power station, we'll have no heat. We'll have to evacuate, or we won't last past nightfall.
Every available gun needs to be saving that station.
We can't send them.
Now we find this out.
What if they expect that and surprise us here?
I'll call for reinforcements from a Deimos orbital. They should be able to land within the hour. Just get to that power station, and quickly.
So Haven and Dai definitely seen this from that one. Just checking. Nope. Okay.
Back to the west.
Alright. They really need to dial down how far you need to travel for stuff in this game.
Yes, they do.
Or increase the speed of speeders.
Yeah, increasing the base speed of a speeder would also be good.
I forgot using an item in your inventory dismounts you. to send people on crew skill missions.
I like how the paths here are either just giant sheets of ice or footprints. Alright, time to murder.
I fucked it, man.
This guy just right next to me, swinging his sword the entire time, and I ignore him to kill the other dude. Hold on, there's something here.
Okay, that counted for me, so that's not what we all have to do then.
Good, good.
Yeah, you know, speaking of stealth, my assist warrior actually did have the ability to turn invisible with one of his abilities. It didn't last long, but there was it allowed me to skip a lot of encounters.
Yeah, I do that all the time on my main Inquisitor. There are so many quests, especially story quests at the end of the game, where they just throw you. There's a hallway and there's a lot of enemies between you and the objective, and you can just explore all of them.
Yeah, I think I mentioned on Alderaan there was that one quest where I was supposed to clear out a cave in order to rescue a group of soldiers that were trapped, and I just kind of skipped all of the encounters on the way in. So I basically got in there and went, your escape is safe now. You can leave. So it's like, I know I'm light side, but I think I just killed all of them. It's like light side, dark side. My place on the morality chart is chaotic lazy. Yeah. The head's terrible.
I see you haven't been briefed on our track record.
Oh no, Slayer of Sith. Like we haven't killed many Sith already.
I literally have a guy here that eats Sith.
Ow! You're supposed to go after the Sith, not me.
There's Damu where I've come to bargain. Bullet for your brain instead of slow torture.
None of us have ballistics weapons.
A laser bullet?
Lasers are not bullets. That is not how this
Lieutenant O'Rourke reporting in, sir. Our company is on the ground and we have secured the perimeter.
Tell me you cut off their retreat.
We cut them off and cut them down. There were a lot of them, but they didn't break through. We'll finish up here. If you return to Dawn Base, Commander Triton will no doubt want to congratulate you in person.
I am
opportunity to teleport.
I am able to teleport.
I'm sat thinking, how the hell did he get a tan line on a planet far enough away from the sun that it's frozen?
Sun blind, snow blindness, man. It also it can give you sunburn. It's funny how the trainers have been renamed. They're not like Sith Inquisitor trainers or anything like that anymore. They're just speeder pilot trainers.
I missed the lift. Fuck it, I'm just gonna call a call.
And you say this squad, this group, managed to hold off the entire Toll's commander force?
It sounds incredible, to be sure, but here, I'll let you talk directly. You all have the thanks of the entire base. We were just expressing our amazement. May I introduce Moff Braynor, overseer of the Hoth system, among others.
I am surprised you'd take an interest in this humble base.
There was no good
Your
options for me.
base is key to our activities on Hoth. And if not for you, it would have been lost. It is for that reason I ask you your opinion. Would you say Commander Triton or Chiss Captain Udris was more instrumental in the base's defense?
Commander Triton's leadership has been forthright and direct.
I expected such a response. Triton works diligently, if not always wisely. He is hereby promoted to Colonel, responsible for the welfare of Dawn Base until further notice.
I hope we will not have another leadership crisis anytime soon, Colonel Triton.
Never again. This base will be as organized as a repair droid's toolbox. And I will not disappoint you, Moff Braynor. Your recommendation has meant the world to me, but I must turn my attentions to my base immediately.
Sir, there is still the matter of the pirates at Leth Outpost.
Yes, of course. Captain Revar lost a facility of some sort, yes? If you're in the area, you might want to look into it. Terrible pirates out there.
I mean, there's one on my ship.
And he's terrible.
Yes.
I mean, if he was any good, he would have managed to avoid you. Where's this?
Seem to be leading us to the next area.
Yep, I'm already in the speeder. It feels weird knowing that I am now the same age as the parents were in Rugrats.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I just realized I don't actually know what their ages were.
Apparently, Stu and Dee Dee were 33.
Great, I'm older than them.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, so am I.
To be fair, at this
my
point,
birthday is in a week.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, geez, I'm pretty sure we can all relate to the infamous "I'm losing control of my life" scene with the
much so.
pudding. Oh God, I found he who edited it to Raziel and Kane from Legacy of Kane and changed the dialogue to match the extremely overdrawn and overdramatic dialogue from that game. Like the hour had gone past the third strike.
What is this? I asked not to be disturbed. No matter. It is a rare
Well,
sight
there's
to
a
see a
voice I
stranger here,
recognize,
let
but
alone
can't
more than
name.
one. I trust you have come to help. I was busy calculating our chances in case the Republic attacks. It looks grim. If they bring a force of any real size, we're doomed.
If you have enemies, send me at them. You'll be safe soon enough.
Our skeleton crew is willing to fight, but we need automated guns to make up for the lack of numbers, and those eat power. What we really need is to tap into the nearby geothermal power substation, but it's been taken by the White Moor. We don't have the manpower to take on those pirates, and we've got a base that'll black out in any sustained fight with the Republic.
I've never heard of Imperials backing down from a fight with pirates.
They're Hawks, part of a group called the White Moor, 2.5 meters of muscle each. The last time they captured our men, they made them dig their graves in the ice using only their hands. Then they buried them alive. I couldn't chance that happening again, so we haven't attacked their power substation. But your odds look good.
These vagabonds will see what power truly is.
Of that I am certain. But take this energy coupling with you. You'll need it to switch the flow back toward the outpost. Install it when you have eliminated all resistance. With that power, our guns will be operational and give us a fighting chance. Go in strength.
Honestly now, what do you two think of the chase? Creepy, right?
Hey, look, I found Lord Vader.
Yeah. Saw them when we came in.
Alright, south first, I guess.
Also, there's another one of those weird multi-dash
Unless you want to wake up with a knife in your back, I'd stay
Yeah, I
away
saw
from
that.
lot.
Another one here as well. Me and Haven just sneak around and you just ram right through. I'd say I suppose it's in character, except if it was in character you'd be just force pushing everything out of the way. Well, force lightning in.
Ah, dang it. We don't get to see this.
I've got to tag the caches.
How many are we talking?
Ooh.
Just the one, apparently.
So we're not actually tagging this thing, right? Says Kalia. The Chiss can track pirates on their own, but this is our payday. Of course we'll lose it, dark side. We can't let all this equipment go to waste. Tips on anything that fires over 20 rounds a second.
Ooh. New gun for you, Dai.
Oh? Actually, it requires blaster pistol, which I actually don't have.
Oh, well then, blaster pistol. I can't tell if mine are considered blaster pistols. Oh, whatever.
I can share it to you, see if it's any good for you.
Nah, it's fine. Let's go get
the next
your quest
cache.
done.
Actually, it's got an interesting looking model. I wonder if I would still have had a dark side option there if I'd brought somebody other than Kalia.
Oh, almost certainly. Because they have to set up for like if you don't even have any companions out.
I mean, I didn't. It's just, but she's the one that's tagged as being, I guess the most recent choice. Because until then, Kem was out. Clear's replaced them.
Yeah, no, you're. Anytime you enter like a quest thing, it always assumes the companion you have selected is the one that it will summon for the quest. It only doesn't summon them if you complete the
Okay, Hunter's on planet now.
Alright, so it's at the geothermal plant.
Right. Have you found the ship yet? You need to give me time, uninterrupted time. Keyword onomatopoeia, command delivery report. I can say, alright, are you brainwashing me or you're a sick man? I'm attempting to locate Admiral Davos, who will lead us to the Starbreeze. I need to kill that man.
Okay, now it's to our west.
New.
And here's your other cache.
Oh. The caches are from the Admiral to the pirate cache. Okay. I am off to a camp to find out find out more information.
Okay, that is for the north.
Yep, a pirate camp called the Marauders.
Got it. All right, let's do the planet quest then.
Yep.
Alright, do we want to return? Or do we want to go further north?
I'm... 1 minute, I'm just gonna check something. Okay, I'd say go further north.
Alright.
Sounds good to me. Just killing these guys real quick for the bonus.
While you're here, I'll trade you that gun.
Crazy me and Carbonite.
That's your job. You're supposed to do that.
Yeah, I don't have that skill though because I'm not one of the specs that use it. No, it's locked for me too. Never mind, it's not locked. I can use it. It's actually an upgrade too.
Cool. Got an interesting shape to it.
Let me see what it actually looks like because I'm transmog right now.
Control left click.
Ooh. It looks more like a SMG. Alright, so we're got it. Okie dokie.
Well, if we go this way, we unlock a travel point.
But we don't need to unlock it. We already have it.
There's something fun about pressing the button, though.
Alright. Guess, go west first. West first, yes.
Yeah. Try to do some more of the latest extreme in order to try and get the mount to drop now that they've increased the mount rate. I ended up in a trap party.
A what party?
A trap party. Basically a party that advertises itself as being able to do the fight and then just failing over and over.
Are you guys able to make it? Sorry, folks, I'm messing with my physical camera. It was a little. When I'm looking at the game screen, it was making it look like I was looking way off.
Before we go in, I would like to take a quick power break.
Okay.
Sounds fair. Alright, we'll get up, stretch, whatever folks need to do to be able to keep watching comfortably. We'll be back in just a... Ryu, do you need help?
No, he gave up.
Okay. We'll be back in just a few minutes. See you soon, folks.
Yeah, I should probably get up. Alright. Alright, back on my end.
Back on mine, too. Just waiting on Dai. So I'm probably going to redo my character's look. Now that I'm actually like a full-fledged Master of the Hunt bounty hunter, she probably can put away her really tattered, gross-looking leather jacket and put on some actual armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Twitch must be having issues. That I just took a look at how long it's taking my stream to update when I do things.
Yeah, you're it's not having issues, it's just you have a delay.
Yeah, it's a bigger delay than usual, yeah. It's almost certainly the weather.
Yeah, almost certainly.
I probably picked up heavy armor boots at some point.
118 item level?
No, 116. So what you guys better then?
No, I have 110.
Oh, you have 110. Okay.
Yes, so that would be an upgrade. So I'll take it off you if you want.
Yes, how do I do this?
And trade.
Just... There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see what those look like. Those look pretty good. They're a little shorter than the boots I usually wear, but still good.
So I got the robe, I just don't even bother looking at the boots for me at this point, see what they look like. Is it better? Sure.
Yeah, you don't even need to care about how they look.
Same with the cuffs. I forgot what you looked like under your...
Under my transmog, yeah.
Yeah. First, when I take my transmog off, I get very cold here.
Okay, I'm just grabbing a drink and then I'm wandering back.
Cool, cool.
What was this about, Glamours?
Oh, I'm gonna redo mine after this stream.
Fair.
Alright.
Here we go.
What do I even look like without mine? Oh, God!
No, turn it off again. I want to see. It's not that much different. It's just got the really bad helmet.
Yeah, it's the helmet that...
It's also diarrhea brown.
I can't quite tell.
I mean, that can be taken care of by dying.
Dyes in this game are really expensive.
That is true. Oh, these are like the tiny elephant people. Ryu, why are we killing tiny elephant men?
I don't know, because I actually do like these guys.
I mean, they're really good target practice because they're so much smaller.
Where's my bonus complete?
Wow, your bonus is complete just from that?
Only 6 of them, apparently.
I'm looking for the remains of a ship called the Star Runner, which you took from the distress beacon site. You're an Ortolan chief, and I will kill you. Tell me where the Star Runner is.
Japaiswipa perswip ingala banai gapwas dai.
If you'd rather speak through these idiots for eternity, be my guest. I do know.
I'm having trouble taking this seriously.
I know.
Why not have these creatures do it for you?
If you're looking for thinking, you're looking at the wrong person.
That's why we're here.
Alright, my next quest is to speak to Talos again.
He said he was moving his camp, though.
Yeah, so I assume he's moved it somewhere in this area.
Like, I'm the brains, and Nanji's the demolitions, and you're the ball of death we throw at people.
All-purpose violence.
So I've moved up from phone charger.
That too. If we go east, we have to go all the way up and east, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Looks like it.
Alrighty, let's get hoofing.
Republic phase.
I actually kind of like this music.
Yeah, chill.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
It's amazing how once you aggro them, enemies can shoot you from super far away,
Yeah.
but they can't see more than 5 feet in front of their face when you're running around them. I love it when you can do that.
Whose bright idea was it to put a box of coal in the middle of this?
I mean, you have to store it somewhere.
That was just the first time I saw that thing straight on.
Seeing Chem tornado that guy reminds me of old school WoW where dungeons were difficult enough, especially like heroic versions where you needed to crowd control enemies in packs so you could kill them one at a time without that enemy like murdering you. So like some of the classes had crowd control that was meant for that, but it was always limited on enemy types. Like rogues could sap an enemy out of combat and prevent the enemy from entering combat by doing so. But they could only do it to like humanoids and beasts, I think. So it's like if you want to do a certain heroic dungeon, you would want to bring a class that had the right kind of crowd control for that dungeon.
That sucks.
That was especially bad in Burning Crusade, when it became really important to the meta of being able to run these heroic dungeons until you outgeared them to the point where you could just stomp them.
I wasn't allowed to lightning there because I couldn't see the target, the lightning ended up hitting him anyway.
One of the quirks of that system from WoW was that warlocks, the only time they could do a crowd control like that was if they used their succubus minion. If they used any others, they didn't have that crowd control spell. So they had to be the type of warlock that would use a succubus instead of something else.
Past you! Stop! Look at me and stop. That's right. Keep looking here. I'll keep talking, and you keep looking. Sir, if you're going to do anything, do it now.
Either she's force sensitive or these people are affected by the same type of brainwashing you are.
Are you alright, Ensign?
She didn't use a
I'm fine.
passcode.
Check on the others. Sir, I suppose you want an explanation.
Very
What
much so.
are you, Ensign? Jedi? Sith?
What I did back there, it was a force trick, sir. I'm just powerful enough to get into trouble. No lightning, no seeing the future, I never trained. If the Sith knew, they'd have me killed. That's why I left Imperial service for the Chiss Ascendancy.
If the Sith knew, you could become one of them.
Only if I survived the Sith Academy. And I wouldn't. Please, I know you served Darth Jadus, but let me finish this job before you judge me.
One of my options is I'm not unkind.
You can't escape your fate forever. Remember that.
Getting a call from Zero Station. They finished analyzing the pirate data.
Agent, Ensign Temple, your raid was successful. It seems Admiral Davos has been trying to arrange safe passage through pirate territory to the starship graveyard. The pirates have agreed to meet, today.
Giving away all that heavy equipment must have paid off.
The meet is in the primary marauder base, heavily fortified. Attack head-on, and the attendees slip away. However, a cave system runs under the base, moves softer than a shadow, and you could tap the cave wall.
You're sending him to the bone pits.
The caves are inhabited by animal life and resemble a slaughterhouse. But it's the perfect place from which to observe the meeting.
Keep your men out of it. They almost got me killed in here.
If that is true, I assure you, those responsible will be punished.
Once you're in place, you can use a laser drill and microcord camera to tap the wall.
My team will be in touch from Zero Station.
Hey, are you telling me we're doing actual spy
We
work?
need to move out, but be careful in the monster's den.
Because that sounds like actual spy work.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with murder.
And ending with murder, too.
But it's the murder along the way that's the true treasure.
Mm-hmm. So you start with the murder, you have a nice nap, then you begin continue with the murder along the way, and then you maybe have like a supper or something, and then you finish with murder. And then you go to bed. After a long day of murder.
I am just imagining Divers doing one of the gags from Final Fantasy VII Machine Abridged. When Vincent's sleeping, he's murder.
I was more thinking that old Looney Tunes bit where it was like the sheepdog and the wolf who clock in every morning. I love that bit, to be honest. That's one of my favorite cartoons.
Yeah, there's a game based on that.
Looney Tunes had a lot of poorly managed and poorly made games.
Actually, it was actually a pretty decent puzzle game. It was I can't remember the American name, but the British name for it was Sheepdog and Wolf. It was the Sam was the sheepdog and Ralph was the wolf.
Yeah.
I believe something implied that the reason why he looked so much like Wile E. Coyote was he was a distant cousin.
I think that was somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. I've never played the full game, but I played a demo as a kid, and it was actually really decent. Your goal was to avoid Sam and find a way to transport a sheep to the goal location. And you had all sorts of like Looney Tune-y things to do, like in order to get them up a cliff, you'd have to put them on a seesaw and push a rock onto it, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, sounds like Looney Tunes games of that era.
I don't remember what it was originally out, but I had a Game Boy Looney Tunes game that was just, you play as different characters during different levels, and the gameplay slightly changed based on what level you were on. It starts out as a basic platform with Daffy.
You know what was a really good Looney Tunes game of that era? PS1 era? Bugs and Taz Time Busters.
Really? Don't recall that one.
Yeah, it's PS1 game. It had co-op mode as well. Full gameplay, full game co-op mode. Only 2 players, sadly, but one of you is Bugs and one of you is Taz.
One of my favorite games, there was actually two of them, I believe, for the SNES and Genesis and whatnot, was the Tiny Toons Sports Festival games. The one that had bowling was fun, because they could, like, if you bowled like a perfect throw, your each character had like a different superpowered bowling ball, and one of them would like explode for an instant strike.
I don't know the bowling one. The one at the bowling. I do know I watched Proton John do a game clear of one of those games though.
Yeah, that was the worst one, in my opinion. The other one was better. It had like actual like basketball and bowling and like other sports like that.
But really? How did you not notice me until I was almost gone?
He didn't notice you, he was staring at Cleo's ass.
We just unfreeze that droid to kill it.
Yeah.
I want you to be awake when you die. Also, given that my in my character's storyline, he's from Thavnir in Final Fantasy 14, they have made me stab my religion in the faces a lot.
To be fair, we've stabbed everyone's religion in the face.
Yeah, but this time it's mine.
So it's bad.
No, it's just nostalgic.
Okay.
I completely just
It's like, don't you believe in the 12? Wipe sword. Not anymore.
Here, Slam Streaver.
Whoa, buddy, we're just salvagers. Don't want no trouble. They ain't getting paid to catch blaster fire.
If you want to live, do exactly what I say. I'm looking for Slam Streaver. Blizz sent me.
Blizz, you're pulling my leg. Really? I'm glad to hear the little guy's okay. Never sat right with me, what Voss done to him.
He said he was framed. You could have stood up for him.
I did. Hell, it ain't like what they found was worth all that much compared to Blizz's know-how. There weren't no convincing them. Hated turning him over, but I never really had a choice. Look, let me do right by him. I'll do whatever I can to help. What did Blizz send you for?
Glad we're on the same page. Don't disappoint me. I need a couple of your heat resistors and a 3-phase field frequency tuner from Blizz's stash.
Well, heat resistor's no problem. That phase tuner could be another story. Foreman divvied up most of Blizz's stuff between the salvage crews, but I'll have a look. Well, you're in luck. Everything you asked for is here. What's left of Blizz's stuff, too. I appreciate it if you could get that back to him. And tell him I'm sorry, would you?
I'm not carrying around a bunch of junk.
Shoot. Well, maybe if we can get out of here, I can send it along with him. It's about time we pack it up. The foreman's gonna figure out we helped you, and he won't take kindly to that. We ain't much good in a scrap, and likely won't get far without someone who is. Would you mind getting us out?
I mean, we do
I got
mind.
better things to do.
We'll just make a go of it on our own, then. Pack it up, we gotta move.
2 dark side options in a row.
Nice.
found it.
Egnorki Nanyanika Patsy Frudoviti crew.
Real sorry for your loss.
Kaila Lemin Dramio Hinethi Minum Slono Laxiximio. Egratio Pegar Huska Mevini. Minamu Forksa Meo.
If you didn't want them getting hurt, you shouldn't have sent them after me.
Dawi Ura Tristir Mormiki. Homeo Ungrus Nomin. Muslon Fatehi.
Then why are you so caught up about it?
I mean, of course it's fleeting. They're dying.
Okay, freak show. Time to put you out of your misery.
Arjada anti Peter Jod Fifla.
What about that? For some reason, it made me start to love you guys. That's why I was trying to attack before I realized.
Alright. And once we go back to Blizz.
Well, Slam's dead. This is really impressive considering his health bar was full.
Yep. Alright, hold on. Let's teleport all the way back so I can talk to Blizz, then we can fly back to the Thresh outpost. Or the other outpost.
So, Dorn base.
Mm-hmm. And then back to the High Mount post, I guess.
Game, I literally saw you load me in. Why are you giving me the loading screen now?
With Ryu.
Yeah, I know.
I'm here.
I brought the tech you asked for.
Tansari Penoshatsu. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazuiyaya. Tini epatebu. Kebeyote yatata. Relompi niete bombom. Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokawa. Chumiko waflo. Karuza suga baknovo. Ubarare duki buja.
Never should have taken this job.
Go puta badalva no confesco vami. Uja kalopo juvara kawananabi. Chikua ibana iletas lusa domalumi. Chakosa bifanete mambe nenga unti. Fime nekila ogen fuzo nalapo. Udi hayas chiha. Tansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantenko iki. No fuzo lompango no tipa. Yahosia daina. Ayapa shahara.
What's so special about Graddock that the Trandoshan would care if I kill him?
Baba Hamzuye, Lupariana Kudunzo. Baba Kirulok, Minotorka Kolopo. Asa Chakosa Linchakan Fuhun. Obligundo Kita Wabakawami. Umakobe Kavami Gabene. Nagwazi Niko, Nikaka Kumbupi Kumbababla. Kwaba Yinso Yamayuka Nikiti Dozonke. Choba di cast for and delay. Ayafa Kam Jam Karuza. Espa Vandunta Vin. Tashi Yahosa Yadai. Ropaton Lomo. Osponsa Ventuti. Yakusa Dinin. Bobolo Mandango. Zenobada Hinyakas.
I should have stayed a nobody.
Kodva Kinizibe Liwe Nezin Walezek Handalenu. Go Pudava Dalva Noma Confesco Vami. Kimina Nihalaneza Nimba Nihala Kamanahana.
Good, now make 3 more.
Ango Tonton.
One for my companion and one for each of you.
I like him.
Dark side level went up. I am now malevolent.
Nice. Which number is that?
4.
Ah, I've been 4 for a while.
Yeah, we discussed it. You you went ahead because you committed minor genocide.
Yeah, I'm currently at minus 7,350.
Really, elevator? Really?
Yeah, I'm at minus 6,850. So you're a good 400 ahead.
I'm at minus 5,700.
500 ahead even. Guess genocide's good for the Constitution.
I mean, isn't it that dark side corruption messes up the Constitution? It does make you look really pale. Wait. Animal mount trainer? Oh. There's some sort of planet thing you can do to make it so you can get a Tauntaun.
Ah, neat.
Alright, flying to the Leth outpost.
Travel route is confirmed.
And yeah, that makes you look really pale, Dai.
I know. It's good camouflage.
It really isn't.
On this planet it is.
You have a bright red mohawk, my dude.
Great, I look like a bloodstain.
Which is exceptionally easy to see on snow.
But no one's going to feel threatened by a bloodstain. They're not going to think it's going to shoot them. Usually it means something's already wounded.
Which they will investigate and shoot.
I mean, they will get even closer in range to make it easier to shoot them.
That's not how that works. Especially when you wield a sniper rifle, and that's exactly what you don't want.
Nice. Go figure. I thought this place was frozen to the core.
I've also got grenades.
You did it. We're running on geothermal power now.
That dude's
We blew a
mouth is
circuit
in our
that came on,
cutscene.
but that was easily fixed. Did the Hawks prove difficult?
The job's done. Now we settle up.
I don't believe we discussed credits, but if that's the price for the outpost's survival, we can accommodate you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to oversee the deployment of our sensors and weapons. We've already begun the installation of our defense systems, and we're on schedule to be done before nightfall.
Sir,
schedule.
The Republic frequencies are alive with chatter. They somehow knew we had a power surge just now, so I swept for bugs and I found this. An energy monitor.
So they know about our new power source. What good will it do them?
They'll look to cut us off at the root. But they won't attack here. They'll bomb the main geothermal reactor to black out the entire sector.
By all means, continue.
It sounds like they figure with us and a lot of pirates all on the same grid, one fatal blow is better than trying to take the reactor over.
They'll have to cut through the Ortolan workers there and the Whitemore pirates, but they're sending Zero Squad snowtroopers. If I were a gambler like the captain here, I'd bet on them.
If the installation is so key, I'll go myself.
It's central to our functioning, and the White Moors. They aren't allies, but if they're stirred up, it's trouble for everyone. But concentrate on Zero Squad. They're the best cold weather troopers the Republic has. Any defeat will humiliate them.
Later was getting bored until she heard bomb.
really is funny how dramatically obvious my dark side corruption is compared to you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I don't turn mine on.
Who are you, usually?
Let's see what happens if I do. How do I turn
Mine's on, but this makes me pure white, and you can't see it under the robes.
Show dark side corruption. Well, that does a whole lot of nothing. I mean, my complexion does become paler, I guess, but you can't tell anything else.
Yeah, because you can't see the corruption around your eyes, or the change of the eye color on yours.
Wait, hold on. We need to go back to the other zone.
Oh, okay.
We still have the planet mission. Besides, it seems really weird. Even though it's like, I'm glad they have it in the game as an option, but any non-Force user having dark side corruption looks weird.
Hmm.
But I would prefer it being in the game as an option to just toggle on and off anyway.
Hmm. Oh, come on.
That's not funny, because my stripes count as tattoos. For the thing, they don't actually change, so the only way I could even tell the corruption in the robes without the helmet is my eyes.
I might be going the wrong way. I'm hoping this is a shortcut down. It is, I think. Yeah, I think this is the shortcut. Yep, I can do this. Bop, bop, bop.
Time for me to completely fail at it. Actually, not end up that bad.
Where are these bombs? Oh, they're in that room. Might want to wait for us to die.
Yep, I'm here. Waiting for you at the entrance of the base.
Good to be killing Republic again. I know the Tals were allied with them, but it's not the same, you know?
I mean, to be fair, you don't especially care about sides.
No, I care about who's paying. And the Empire tends to pay well.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's one of those ones where you each need to activate the thing.
Doesn't look like it. No.
And then the other one's probably down here. There we go. Now we find the Zero team.
I like how we just ignore this guy.
Sergeant?
All civilians need to evacuate the station. Step away from the console with your hands on your head. I said, step away from the console with your hands on your head.
Hey, stupid is one of my options.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, that's what I'm thinking.
I hear if you wave that blaster around enough, someone might fight back.
Intruders! I've got intruders in the shaft room!
Do you have to call it the shaft room? Like, is that 100% necessary?
Careful, shaft room.
Ooh, lots of gear on him.
Reinforcements are on the way. Let's hear what you've got.
Imperials will do this job. No one else can be trusted.
Very low overhead. You guys can't even reach it.
There they are! Get them!
Also, how useful would your guns have been if they were already here? There's aggro behind us.
Yep.
I've got some heavy armor trousers, by the way.
If they're a higher item level than 98, I won't.
116.
That's what everything's been lately.
Here.
Oh shit, you gotta find an upgrade for me.
You picked up some sort of helmet, by the way.
Yeah.
Who's that for? SWTOR.
Requires heavy armor, so be for Haven, it's 132.
Ooh, definitely an upgrade.
Now what do you look like without glamour?
Find out.
Oh.
Almost exactly the same.
Okay.
Except a better helmet. We'll keep it that way for now. I mean, now I have an actual jetpack on my back, so...
About time, really.
Mm-hmm. Do we teleport out?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have to go back to the base, so... Come on, game. There we go. Took me a minute to get the right teleport spot. Map was not being kind to me.
It happens to me a lot.
It's over. The reactor is secure. But you'll need someone to run it.
Good, good. I arranged for a contingency such as this. Command is sending technicians and guards on the next shuttle down. Looks like we're going to be holding some ground after all.
So, what's the next step?
We require no further assistance, but I would like to ask a personal favor.
No.
The captain of Thesh outpost on the glacier is what you might call a friend. We went through the academy together. He's been wounded, and his outpost is battling a group of survivalist fanatics called the Hailstorm Brotherhood. You could make the difference.
I have other matters in mind.
I see. Well, too much to be hoped for, I suppose. If you'll excuse me, I need to go check on the installation process for our guns. Good day.
You seemed rather chill, considering we basically said we're going to leave your friend to die.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to the outpost anyway, so probably pick up the quest while we're there. That's a terrible scout. He just watched us walk right past him.
Yep.
Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Now backtrack, because there's a quest over here we have to turn in.
I met the ghost, and he needs me to get inside an ancient temple.
Then it's true. My peers in the service laughed when I said it was on Hoth, but now, yes! It's the only thing that makes sense. Your ghost said he was a follower of Ludo Kresh, and that Naga Sadow's assassins killed him. Sith, do you realize what you've done?
Can you get
I'm not
inside,
flirting with
or can't you?
I wouldn't miss a discovery like this for all the scrolls in the Dark Temple. We're talking about the fabled Sadoween, Naga Sadao's personal order of assassins, myth made real. Don't worry, I'll get you inside. I've been circumventing the security of ancient tombs since I was old enough to hold a data spike in a pair of pliers.
Then shut up and get me into that temple.
Yes, my lord, with pleasure.
I don't like the way you said pleasure.
Oh, okay, for me, due to me arriving slightly late, it's like, that ended with, then shut up, and then the cutscene ended.
Yeah, Ryu was invisible for me because I arrived late-ish.
To him.
Some of my combat training.
I did not realize you were with me now.
Oh, Talos? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations, that's your new companion. I lied when I said you died.
Right now, I'm just thinking about the Astif movies. Like, is there a doctor here? I'm a doctor, and you're a nerd.
Yeah, Talos is like a turbo nerd, but he is also like actually really competent. People just don't like him because in a military, he is obsessed with intellectual pursuits and
I
history.
mean, in all reality, I actually do like him, but like as Flagra, no.
Yeah, Flagra would be really good.
They'll just give me someone to give some of those items that I've not been able to give away to yet.
Flagra's basically just like, I suppose you'll be useful. Don't expect to survive very long.
I was going to assume that for any quests that are still on this planet, I'm probably going to give my companions, so I might well bother switching them out.
I'm an archaeologist, not a fighter.
God, he even does this. Bones is I'm a blank. Okay. Yeah, I do kind of like him.
What'd he say?
I'm an archaeologist, not a fighter, so it's basically I'm a doctor, not a blank.
Oh, yeah. Damn it,
You know,
Jim, I'm a doctor, not a archaeologist. That sounds like something you would actually say, though.
Speaking of archaeology, I found a rock.
Tapping point. Yep, this is where we're gonna feed in the camera.
Where is Admiral Davos? I did not invite servants. I act in the Admiral's name. I'll show you.
Getting audio only. Can you see anything?
That's Captain Firth, one of the Admiral's men. I don't know the pirate.
Begin playback.
Ashok the Unyielding, I am honored by your invitation. I am Admiral Davos, and I fought in the Battle of Hoth. Unlike my peers, I was left to the icy wastes. For 6 months I wandered the wreckage. As I lost my vitality, I found many items of great value. Weapons, artifacts, even a Republic shuttle full of secrets. I hid them in the starship graveyard, so that I might one day claim my prize.
Today's that day. Give us safe passage into the starship graveyard, and we'll all leave rich.
Say, I'm picking up some weird background noise.
Is there a problem?
Step away from the camera, sir. You've got visitors.
Mantis!
Oop, holocaust.
Oh, okay. I was about to shoot that elite up there.
Situation under control. What happened with the meeting?
We cut a deal, sir. The pirates are going to escort Admiral Davos to his treasure, but they outlined their route. I think we know where they're heading.
That Republic shuttle he talked about, did it come up again?
Just the part about it being full of secrets. I think the Admiral likes playing games. The aristocrat and I can meet you at the edge of the starship graveyard. There's an Imperial outpost there. Sagano can fill you in, and we can plan a final approach. Temple out.
I know they made a big deal of showing the elite turn around and we're just ignoring it completely.
Yeah.
Right, looks like all our missions are quite a distance away, so it's been 3 hours, so it might be a good stopping point.
That is
that could be
a
that.
good point. Yes. Okay. So let's get inside. Wanted to double check to see if the planet story continued. Hold on. What's this guy have to say? Never mind. Just regular quest. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and call it here. So, thank you very much for joining us today, folks. It has been fun. Next stream of this is next week. My birthday, actually.
Oh, nice.
And my next stream is going to be on Saturday. I know I said Friday might be a bonus stream, but it turns out I've got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. So I'm going to be spending tomorrow taking care of a lot of things, one of which hopefully is progress towards a job. In the meantime, how about you guys? What are you doing?
Should be joining Law on Final Fantasy XIV again. Going by where we're up to, we should be very close to arriving in the Azim Steppe.
Alright, as for me, I'm planning to continue finally with more Dragon Quest monsters, and hopefully get back to doing some drawing streams.
Cool. Alright, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and we will catch y'all next time. Bye-bye!
Ciao for now.